Good morning, and this is TPN Following. I'm Victoria Papaporfiriou. Welcome to our show. We're bringing you all the latest and hot topics making their way across the social media websites and especially the communities. We're talking about lifestyle stories, business stories, technology stories, yes, even sports. So one of the major stories that is everywhere this morning is that botched gun scandal right out of Arizona. Well, that scandal is called, well, the operation is called Fast and Furious. I'm sorry, I'm mumbling a little bit. It's called Fast and Furious, and it began a couple of years ago under the director of the ATF, which of course is the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms and Explosives. Well, this sting was supposed to stop illegal gun trafficking, but instead the ATF lost track of more than 1,000 firearms. Now, this is coming out of the New York Times. Lost track of more than 1,000 firearms, and officials say those firearms made their way into the hands of Mexican drug cartels. Well, a Border Patrol agent was found dead, and some of those missing guns were said to be near his body and linked to that botched scandal. So you would think the director of ATF would be fired, right? Well, he wasn't. Ken Melson was reassigned, and another official involved in the sting had resigned. Well, this has many people talking. A Dallas news blogger says, the whole fiasco would be another hilarious example of guys in suits fooling themselves into thinking they'd come up with a revolutionary law enforcement strategy. Well, except for the 2 dead federal agents probably killed with Fast and Furious weapons, not to mention thousands of Mexicans and Americans endangered where the NTF predictably lost track of who knows how many guns. And we don't know because no one at the Justice Department seems to know. And it estimates to run anywhere between 1,400 to 2,000 guns. And that's just what they're going to admit. So, of course, there's plenty of conversations about this. Mark from Montreal says there may have been some mismanagement or questionable decision-making, and it seems there must be some serious conflict between short and long-term goals. However, this is truly offensive that such weapons are legally available in the U.S. in the first place. Who the heck needs an assault rifle except to fend off attack by other nuts with assault rifles? Having one not going to protect you around from police or army for some reason if they come after you is unjustly. The availability of dangerous weapons, and I mean military style, forget the handguns, is affront to any civilized nation. What's wrong here? We have 4 ATF managers who thought a combination of incompetency and or dereliction of how we terminated but recycled. I think that it's time to get a review of the actions and competency of the upper Department of Justice. I'm sorry, I lost my paperwork there. So I'm sure this isn't the end of the story that we're going to hear about. This is just the tip of the iceberg. And justice officials are saying that more heads will roll eventually as the investigation gets ongoing.